Yo, what's up, yo? Before we get into the video, just want to say this is the first time I made a video like this and shit, so let me know in the comment section if you want to see more like this in the future. Discord link in the bio. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you see yourself in here, don't even get mad at it. You just gotta get better. Alright, let's get into the video. Since you feeling down, so it's my fault. Say what you want. We gonna start off with aesthetic rappers. If you're an aesthetic rapper, you know what I'm saying, like that's good for marketing and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's a good way to pull people in, like an audience. Like, you know what I'm saying, like 95% of the fucking underground listeners, like, you know what I'm saying, these niggas don't even listen to music. These niggas just dick ride the look. So like, nigga, most of these niggas don't even make good music. They, you know what I'm saying, they just get by with the look. But that's the downside. Like, if you go up and up, you're never gonna get out the underground. It's just pure aesthetic and no musical talent. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you always gotta make sure you're working on your craft and not just making it all about aesthetic, because that shit only gets you so far. Because once a dick rider start dick riding and they move on to the next underground rapper they want to fanboy over, you're pretty much done. And then that's when the mainstream listeners come into play, you know what I'm saying? So,
but get to the next song, good call. What, nigga?
You know what I'm saying? It resonates with them. They don't give a fuck about the aesthetic. They just want to hear your music. They don't give a fuck about what you got going on. The only person that gives a fuck about what you got going on is 14-year-old Timmy with dyed hair shaking his fucking head looking at his iPad. But if you're just doing this shit for fun and don't plan on making it out with this shit, then hey, just forget about what I said, bro. Keep doing you, bro, because like, at the end of the day, you're just doing it for the love of the game, and that's perfectly fine. But like I said, having an aesthetic is cool and all, but don't make it your whole personality and start acting like somebody you're not, because down the line that shit can get you fucked up mentally and physically, and then you'll be like Cardi wearing a fucking thong. Alright, now this is like a topic I feel like people like really don't touch on, and I feel like there's an order to this underground shit, and I never really truly understood this shit. Like, there be some rappers that are just weak as fuck and don't try to get any better at music and just hard push their fucking brand in the social media platforms and just buy a fucking shit ton of Instagram promo and just fucking spam it into oblivion. And the next thing you know, you're fucking seeing the same reel 5 times every fucking week. And then me personally, I'm a believer in like, you shouldn't do music videos and shit until you got like a distinct sound for yourself. And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to judge people, so that's how you want to market shit, bro, that's perfectly fine. But I just feel like way back then, everyone was way more talented, and all this music video shit and all that didn't come into play until you had your distinct sound. Nobody really got pushed like that for just making mid music. And I honestly feel like it's TikTok and Instagram Reels that made this shit happen, where people feel like they can drop fast food music and weak music, and you know what I'm saying, just get it out there and be like, oh, and people all just like it because it's like a meme song. And I feel like that just takes the whole art out of everything, and that's just a tragic thing about it. Music's just over fucking saturated now, which is sad, honestly. If you're making meme music to try and blow up as like a content creator, okay, but if you want to be an established artist, no one's gonna fucking take you seriously. Honestly, they're gonna find the next meme artist and they're gonna go dick ride him, and then they're gonna go dick ride the next dude, etc. It's just gonna be an infinite fucking thing. But they got niggas like Too Slimy out here, you know what I'm saying? He's out here doing this thing, like making this sort of rage shit where like, you don't understand what the fuck he's saying, but people just love it, bitch, you know what I'm saying? We're in an era where people don't give a fuck what shit is. It's just all about the look. And there will be niggas in the comment section talking about your ears aren't trained. And it's just like, if there's nothing to get, there's nothing to get. But then they got what I call Instagram rappers, where you're just fucking like buying mad fucking promo spam, and it doesn't even transition your music, and then you just turn into Instagram rapper. People know who you are on Instagram, but they ain't about to tap in with you. You're like, this shit mid as fuck. But yeah, I could talk about this shit all day, but we gonna hop into the last thing. But in the comment section, let me know if y'all fuck with this shit, you know what I'm saying? I can start doing this shit more. Last thing we're gonna talk about is being fucking lazy. Being lazy is the worst fucking thing you possibly fucking do. Niggas gonna fuck around and make music and be like, why the fuck aren't I going up? Well, it's probably because you're not taking the steps to fuck around and just get your shit out there, you know what I'm saying? Like, just because you hop in FL Studio bandlad doesn't mean your shit is gonna fuck around and blow up. And 9 out of 10, a lot of these niggas saying that shit be whack as fuck. So if you're Nathan's hot dot buttons, nigga, and expect to go up, nigga, yeah, you lost your fucking mind, especially with no fucking promo. When I was talking about promo earlier about how I don't think you should do that shit too early before you find your sound, what I meant by that is don't fucking buy it. Yeah, do your own promo, like, you know what I'm saying, go on TikTok and all these other platforms and promote your shit, but never buy a fucking promo. Don't buy a promo from these small ass underground pages, because nigga, it ain't gonna bring you nowhere. You just gonna look sorry as fuck. So like, if you don't plan on putting the work in to get your music out there in front of people's fucking faces, I understand a lot of people don't want to do soundboards, don't want to do reels with themselves in there, but if you don't want to do the bare minimum, do caption, reels, etc., bro, it's probably not for you. Just make this shit for the love of the game. Making music's one thing, but getting your music out there, it like turns into a business. You know what I'm saying? You want to get your product out there and people hearing and shit. So like, at some point, if you really want to take this shit seriously, you got to treat this shit more than a hobby. If you're not hungry, you're not gonna go anywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna pretty much wrap the video up here, y'all. If you want me to do a part 2, let me know in the comment section. And yeah, I'm trying to make more content videos like this in the future, you know what I'm saying? Branch off a little bit from what I usually do. You know what I'm saying? So just let me know, y'all. I can go into way more detail about this shit. But I didn't want to make the video too fucking long for like a first video outside of what I usually do. But with that, y'all, I'm out. Peace. Love y'all.